Hey everybody, it's Melissa. In this video, I'm going to be talking about fragrances that y'all have been begging me to talk about for the past couple months. We have some Bond 9s like Bleecker Street, Lafayette Street, which I have tried before, but I'm going to try it again. New York Nights, Greenwich Village. We have some Creeds like Original Santal, which I have never tried before, Love in White, and Virgin Island Water. Now this fragrance, I remember trying it and it kind of smelled like nail polish remover. So we'll see if that still stands. Again, that was kind of more so in the opening of the fragrance, but if you want, I could do a full review of it just to tell y'all how it dried down on me. And also, wood sage and sea salt. And by the way, there's going to be a massive Creed sale. I'm talking up to 65% off this weekend. It's like a 48-hour flash sale. So I'll have that information on a video that I'll do about Creeds maybe tomorrow or on Saturday. And I'll have that discount link in case you guys want to use that, because up to 65% off for Creeds is wild. I know a lot of you like them, and I'll probably do a similar video like I did with the Parfums de Marly's, where I kind of just give you my honest opinion about them on myself and then a non-biased opinion, because there are scents that I like, but I personally wouldn't wear, but that doesn't mean that I would never recommend it to y'all, because sometimes like things are going to fit your vibe more than mine, you know, sometimes that's just how fragrances work. But again, the discount link, the discount codes, that's keep on a lookout either on my Instagram or on the next YouTube video that I post, because that's going to be massive, 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 massive. All right, so we're going to start with, let's do Greenwich Village. All right, this one I get nonstop YouTube live questions about, and we do have a lot of fragrances here, so I might have to start using paper. I'm going to just do a small baby spray because I can already smell that. Wow, hold on. It's pretty sweet. Like in a good way. And you saw it like it was a tiny spritz. And as always, y'all, all thoughts and opinions are my own. I have to always disclose that in all my videos now, you know? I think that this is the type, ooh, it's kind of getting, no lie, a little bit baccarat-y on my skin. Hold on. That's nice. There's a little bit of a fruitiness to the fragrance as well, but it has just kind of that, a little cotton candy sweetness that I'm really rocking with. This one's mass appealing for sure. Is it the type of fragrance that I personally would wear? No, but if I smelled a girl wearing this in passing, I'd be like, oh, she smells really good. Definitely a head-turning type of fragrance. It's a very popular DNA that a lot of people want to smell like now. So if you go to Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom and you smell Baccarat and you're like, dang, that's expensive, and for some reason you're like, I don't want Baccarat, but I want something that smells like Baccarat. Greenwich Village, I'm telling you right now, yeah, this smells pretty good. This smells pretty good. I'm gonna give this fragrance, just off first smell, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Because I know that if y'all were to blind buy this scent and you already like a sweet sort of DNA, you're gonna be very, very pleasantly surprised. Just, yeah, I'm gonna put that to the side. I wanna do a full review of that. All right, next up, let's do Original Santal by Creed. All right, we're gonna put this right here, okay? Original Santal by, ooh. I can already smell that. Dang. By the way, I don't have a sample of it here right now, but I think it's called Royal Oud by Creed. That fragrance I personally don't rock with, but I know a lot of guys on my channel would love that fragrance, especially the niche heads. If you are, like, if you're grown and you're a guy just looking for like a beast of a scent, I think you're gonna enjoy that. I'm like 95% sure. For the younger people, you might, and I don't find it as attractive to the feminine notes, to be honest with you, but then I know that as a guy, you would probably love that scent. But Original Santal, this is nice. Yo, what? It smells honestly pretty luxurious. It smells high quality. It smells rich. It's the type of fragrance that if you were to hug somebody wearing this, you'd be like, ooh, yeah, they smell good. You know, it's not to be confused with other type of fragrances. It is unique in its own right, for sure, just based on the average scent that your regular person would wear, right? Oh, this is likable. Oh yeah, this is likable. Damn, I want to make this my scent of the day. Let me smell the other ones first. Dang. I'm going to give this fragrance like an 8.5. And the reason this one was higher, this one was just like me putting my bias aside. I know that this would be like a 9 out of 10 fragrance to anybody that decides to try it. They will like this scent. But this one, I would wear over that one. And probably more in a dressed up kind of way. You know what I mean? Not even full on dress or suit, whatever you want to wear. It's like, even if you kind of go in with like a knitted sweater or something, it's gonna smell good. Or even just a polo, or just like a button down white, like, you know, a white button down. Yeah, it's clean and it's elegant. I really like this. I find this to be, honestly, it kind of leans a little bit feminine in my opinion. I'm pretty sure that it's probably a unisex fragrance, as is Greenwich Village, that I believe is marketed as unisex. But both of these so far, just on me and the way that they're presenting themselves for a spray, do kind of lean, I do picture a woman more in mine. It's not to say that guys can't wear these, because of course you can. You can wear whatever you want. All right, next up, we are going to try New York Nights. New York Nights. I think this thing, I think one of my followers told me that it sold out on that last sale, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe that was something else. Maybe it was Lafayette Street. I don't know. But New York Nights, this one, TikTok has been asking me about nonstop. If it will spray, that would be really nice. There it is. These are potent. Like, immediately, I can already I smelled it in the air, but let's see how it dries. Kind of had a little bit of a sharpness, then a sweetness to it. Un momento. It's almost like a candy-ish fruity smell that I'm picking up right now. These are like yummy fragrances, by the way. These two Bond 9s are like, Greenwich smells freaking good. New York Nights. That is so familiar to me. I've smelled food that smelled like that. Not of course a main dish or anything, but a dessert. Like, or a fruit. What is that? That is so... And again, y'all, I don't know the note breakdown of these fragrances. You're getting just what I'm picking up. Initial spray. It smells good. It smells good. I'm just like having a hard time deciphering what that is. I don't like it more than original Santal personally. But is this something that I know if I recommend to y'all, you would probably like it? Yes. What is that? It's like, you know those, this might not be the most accurate description, but you know those hard candies that are the strawberries and creams? Like, it's strawberry, it's cream, and then you just like suck on it, and like it has like little, it's kind of swirly a little. That's what it's reminding me of right now, honestly. And in an addicting sort of way. It smells like, if I smelled this in passing, it would have to be on a colder sort of, you know, it would have to be in cold weather. Well, it says nights right there. So yeah, during nighttime, I think this fragrance would do really nicely, like in a club or something. And again, I do find this the first thing that comes to my mind is as a more feminine scent. Again, I'm pretty sure it's unisex. I'm pretty sure that, like I always say, you can wear whatever fragrance you want, and skin chemistry plays a big role whenever you try these scents. So this fragrance on a guy would smell different than it does on me, and it might smell absolutely fantastic on you. It probably will. So don't be discouraged if I say initially to me it comes across as feminine. But yeah. You know what? This is kind of neck and neck right now with how it's Greenwich Village is smelling. Let me put that to the side. Because I would give that fragrance, like, it's good. It's definitely over a 7, like a 7.5. personally, but that's a compliment getter. All three of these scents are compliment getting fragrances. That's kind of wild, because typically whenever I do these sample sort of things, there's always something that I'm like, I'm not rocking with that. So let's do Bleecker Street, all right? And by the way, I thought these were, when one of my followers sent me these samples, I thought they were mini candies, and I got really excited. And then they were Bond 9s, and I was still excited, but I thought they were candies, you know. Bleecker Street. Here we go. One should be enough. I'm about to load myself with like 8 fragrances, so they have to share the limelight. Initially, before I even put this to my nose, it smells more fresh than the other ones. The other 3, with the exception maybe of Original Santal. Yeah, Original Santal has, oh wow, that's drying down freaking nice. I love the way that smells on my skin right now. Okay, hold on, Bleecker Street. Yeah, this is a fresh profile. A little bit green in my opinion, but likable. This one, I will say, goes more masculine than the other ones. Just what I think right now. It's a sharp, and when I say sharp, I don't mean like, whoa, that's sharp. I mean like if you're dressed and put together nicely. It's like, oh, and you look sharp. That's what I meant to say. If you look sharp and you're wearing a fragrance like Bleecker Street, it's just gonna add, it's gonna take you to a whole nother level, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. You wear this fragrance, you got a nice timepiece on. That's fine. It's good. It smells more like a grown scent, where you're kind of suited up a little bit. You're at work, a professional sort of fragrance, if you will. Now, can this be worn casually? I could see it as a casual wear fragrance as well. Yeah, I can see that, but that's the first impression I had of it was, okay, this person means business, you know? So if you were to wear this, let's say in just like a white t-shirt during brunch, you're gonna still smell fantastic. And if you rock this as your signature scent, I think that it will definitely kind of make people perceive you in a certain type of way. You know what I mean? Because it is very put together. It's fresh. It's this green scent. There's a sort of maturity to it that doesn't smell outdated or too mature. You know what I'm saying? It's pleasant. It's pleasant. Would I wear this? No, I wouldn't. But if I smelled this on somebody, I'd be like, yeah, you smell good. Absolutely, you smell good. So for that reason, I would give Bleecker Street like definitely over a 7. Definitely over a 7. Yeah, it's good right now. Let's kind of see how the dry down of it is. But kind of, you know what? This is a better way to say it right now. Kind of smells like a gentleman's scent. That's what I'm going to say. All right, next up. Love in White. Was this Princess Diana's fragrance? Do y'all remember that? I hope this isn't like a white floral scent. Like a tuberose scent. Okay, I'm getting floral. But I'm getting like a good, like a likable floral. Okay, Creed, hold up. Immediately off the bat, much more feminine fragrance. Would this be something that I would wear? No. But if I smelled this on a woman, it does smell elegant. It does smell classy. I think Original Santal out of all of these so far is more my vibe personally of what I would wear. But this kind of smells like the equivalent of how Bleecker Street made me just like, you know how I was talking about this being a gentleman's scent? I feel the same way about that with Love in White, but as just like a feminine put together fragrance that smells rich. And you smell somebody wearing a fragrance like this, you know, to me, my mind goes, okay, they enjoy the finer things in life. That's the way a fragrance like Love in White comes across. It smells classic. It doesn't smell like somebody that trend hops. That you're like, okay, right now, this is what's popular, so I'm going to get this, I'm going to buy this, then that trend ends, and all of a sudden, they're on to the next trend. They know what they like. They're wearing a classic fragrance in a modern world, and it works. That is what Love in White smells like. Beautiful floral fragrance. And maybe there is some white florals in this, but I have to say I love the way that this is blended. Like, this is the type of fragrance that I would gift to my mom. Like, seriously. Yeah. But, like, don't let that discourage you if you're like, oh, well, I don't want to wear, like, a mom fragrance if you're younger. I think as a late 20s, even a 30s and up sort of fragrance, that's what I get from Love and White. Even older, honestly, just off the way it's coming across to me. But if I were to smell a 25-year-old wearing this out to lunch with a friend, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's a classy girl right there. She smells like a classy girl. It does kind of give Princess Diana vibes, y'all. It really does. You know, the outfits that I'm thinking about with this is, I never watched this show, but I know it's really popular. Is it Gossip Girl? The one with Blake Lively. I think that's the one. Just like the way that they're dressed. It smells very uptown, if you will. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't like to get her hands dirty in like a great way because she doesn't have to. You know what I'm saying? She enjoys riding horses and playing polo. Yeah, no, this is a good fragrance. I'm going to give this I would give this, and for what it is, definitely like an 8. There's been nothing here that's been lower than a 7, which is absolutely crazy. But Love and White, yeah, I appreciate how this fragrance smells. Let's do Virgin Island water. See that sigh? I hope that this isn't the one that takes it under. If this is how I remember it to be. But again, that was a baby spray. The things I do for y'all. Again, when I did try Virgin Island water, it was at Neiman. No, not Neiman. It was at Nordstrom. Oh, there it is. Why'd I do a second spray? There's that nail polish remover sort of smell, but that could just be the alcohol. So let's see how this dries down when I kind of put it to my nose. Let me just shake my arm a little bit, all right? Because I do know that a lot of people like Virgin Island water. Maybe it has a bit of a pina colada vibe. Who knows? Who knows? Did I call that? I mean, I know that it says Virgin Island water. So when you think of it, you think of a tropical vacation. It smells like a tropical vacation. Oh, wow. It's lemony. Oh, this is nice. Hold on a second. Hold on, wait a second. Yeah. The thing is, it's like lemon lime is what I'm getting. And y'all know I love lemony, limey fragrances. I know to some people it reminds them of Pledge or a cleaning solution or something like that. But to me, especially with the weather I live in, like going fresh is never, ever, ever wrong. Like you can go fresh 365 days of the year and no one's gonna bat an eye. It's never gonna seem out of place. Oh yeah. This is, I think, out of the past ones that I've tried, a more versatile offering. I could see this being worn on somebody older, and I could also see this being worn on somebody in their 20s. Now, do I see this as a teenager fragrance? No. None of the fragrances that I have worn or tried so far scream teenager at all. All right. So again, it's like, yeah, it smells like a lemon cocktail, not in an Elysium way. By the way, this one smells more just like photorealistic, if you will. Like it's not just the vibe of it. It's like the actual smell of it is just, it's almost as if I'm having a margarita with the salt on the rim of the glass and I'm at the beach right now. That's the vibe I'm getting from Virgin Island water. So it's relaxing. You know, I think that I really like the way that these fragrances are balancing themselves out. All right, because with Greenwich Village, it's just kind of like your sweet nighttime fragrance. Same thing with New York Nights, right? It's the head-turning sort of sweet scent that you wear and you know you're going to get compliments. With Original Santal, I find it very versatile, easy to wear, but still elegant, still classy, in the same way that Love and White and Bleecker Street hold that elegance as well and that classiness, but in a more, like they turn it up a notch. Definitely not as easy to pull off these fragrances for all ages, but Virgin Island water is the fun one out of the group. You know, this is just like all those people going on vacation, and you don't recognize the type of people they are on vacation because they're finally letting loose, you know, and you're like, damn, that's crazy. But yeah, it's also, it's kind of smelling a little peppery. Nope. That's just that lime. I like that. Damn. I'm going to give Virgin Island water, I'll still give it like a 7.5, 7.2, just on me, because is this something that I would wear? Not really. This isn't, if I had a full bottle of this fragrance in my collection, it wouldn't be something that I would constantly reach for. I just know that this wouldn't be a favorite of mine. But is it something that I would recommend to y'all? Absolutely it is. All of these are recommendable fragrances, which I really, really like. So give Virgin Island water right now like a 7.2, 7.5, somewhere in that range. But pleasantly surprised in comparison to the first time that I tried it. All right, let's try this Jo Malone, baby. Wood Sage and Sea Salt. This one I remember liking. So too. I like the little sprayer on this little sample vial. Jo Malone is a Filipino auntie fragrance brand, bar none. Every Filipino watching this video right now probably has an aunt that wears a Jo Malone fragrance. And if you don't, then it's your mom. That's the way it goes. It's good. Put these, let me just, I like how it's, I mean, I definitely smell the saltiness of it. And to me, that's like, salt is always an interesting note in fragrances because, you know, no one's ever like, oh yeah, I want to smell salty, right? But this, yeah. Oh my gosh, this is making me want a cocktail. Both having Virgin Island water and Wood Sage and Sea Salt back to back is just like, it's making me want to go out and grab a drink. I can't even lie. It's good. Absolutely recommendable. Like, it's the type of scent that I know if I were to tell y'all that if someone was like, oh, Melissa, I want like a more unique scent, something I can wear daily, something that's a good signature scent that not a lot of people are wearing, right? Then I would say Wood Sage and Sea Salt is a good, like, this is an all seasons, all occasions type of fragrance. Whether you're dressed down or dressed up, you're going to smell good with this. I do think this would elicit compliments. I like the way the sage kind of smells, by the way, in the dry, like it's the saltiness is there and it's kind of sharp and just when you first smell it, but then kind of in the base there, like there's an underlying sort of sweetness and sexiness to the fragrance that I'm actually really rocking with. Oh, damn. You know what I'm going to say? Oh, dude, this is what it is. You know that fragrance Pacific Rock Moss by Goldfield and Banks? There's something underlying there that I find to just, there's a little bit of that sex appeal to the fragrance, just the undercurrent of it. And that's what I'm getting with Wood Sage and Sea Salt. And I actually kind of like the way that this smells more than the other one. Oh man, maybe I like this one the best. Now, the stereotype with Jo Malone's is that performance isn't the best. So I will let you know how this performs on my skin, the longevity, if you guys want a full-length video of it, but just keep that in mind. Or if you have Molecule 01, then just spray Molecule 01 on top of it. But this is addicting. I rock with how this smells. Like, it's clean. It smells clean. It smells every day. It smells like I can do business with this fragrance on it. It also smells like I can go bowling with it. And I really like that. It's a good transitional sort of fragrance, if you will. And I'm sure that y'all have had these experiences if you're working in your office jobs or wherever you're working and your coworkers are like, hey, we're going to happy hour right after this. You want to come? Or we're going somewhere right after. And you don't have time to get changed, so you drive straight there. And you want the fragrance to be able to make a seamless sort of transition as if you're wearing it casually as well. And this fragrance would do that. Oh, I like this. For me, smell-wise, I'm going to give this like an 8.9. Really, like, I think this is good. Oh shoot, I'm gonna put that to the side. All right, we got one more. We got one more right here. I did not expect this video to go like this, where these fragrances are like, I picked them pretty much at random. Like, I was grabbing a bunch of things. So I'm like, okay, you know, my followers talked about this one. Okay, they mentioned this one. Let me just like grab these. Y'all are putting me on. All right, like, these are the ones that y'all recommended me to try, and I gotta say, your noses are fantastic. Oh, I've tried Lafayette Street. Okay, we know that this is already going to be likable. So we're ending this video with a likable fragrance. All right, hold on. Lafayette Street, from what I remember, more masculine fragrance. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It is a professional vibe sort of scent. And I remember I was talking to the girl that actually sent me these samples. And she was saying that to her, Lafayette Street was like a niche version of YSL Myself. And ever since she said that, I could not get that out of my head, because I totally see that. You know what I mean? Lafayette Street, it's a no-brainer type of fragrance. It's the type of scent, you know, when you wear it, you know what you're going to get out of it, basically. It's the type of scent for somebody that is outside. You know what I mean? I feel like if you don't really interact with people as much and you want something unique, this is not the fragrance to pull for. But for all of you that have to deal with human interaction on a daily basis, you know what I mean? Whether it's for your business or like just your social life, and you want something that, like, you know, you're going to smell good. Point blank, period. That blind, but like, you know, you are going to smell fantastic. Get Lafayette Street from the Bond 9. It's just so... It's such an easy fragrance to love. Like, I'm smelling it in the air right now. Yeah. It is more fresh and clean. There's a little bit of a sweetness to it. And it is just a touch. That's what I should say. A touch of sweetness to this fragrance that makes it something that rounds out the scent. You know what I mean? With something like wood, sage, and sea salt on this hand, it's very much sure of itself in, okay, like, this is kind of more of a fresh fragrance. Yes, there's an underlying little bit of sweetness in there, but for the most part, I see this as like a spring, summery sort of fragrance. Whereas Lafayette Street, I could see this embodied in all 4 seasons. And by the way, I would wear this in all 4 seasons, by the way, too. But this one's more fun and casual. This one, to me, can be worn casual, but it comes across more of like a professional sort of fragrance. It smells like you actually enjoy tax season because you know what you're going to get out of it. You might know some loopholes that the average person doesn't. So you look forward to stuff like that, and everyone's like, why? You know what I mean? It's just, if you know type of stuff. Yeah. Like, you got your together. That is what Lafayette Street smells like. There's a sort of effortless confidence to the fragrance that if it were to be worn in a way that you were even dressed up a smidge more than you usually are, and you just look put together, it's gonna be really good. And I will say that I do prefer it over Bleecker Street. I'm smelling the dry down of Bleecker Street right now. It's still good, but I would recommend Lafayette Street over it, personally. Yeah, dude. These are bangers. Lafayette Street, smell-wise, I would give... On my skin, it's popping off. You know what? On paper, I might not know exactly what it smells like, but on my skin, it's smelling sexy. Like, it's just... Like, you know when you see and you meet a person that's very, like, decisive? Not in a way that they try to dominate a conversation, but they're not constantly like, oh, whatever you want to do. They know how to make decisions and stuff like that. And that self-assuredness, in a way, is attractive to you. That's the vibe I'm getting from Lafayette Street. Let me smell original Santal. That's so good. Damn. I can't even pick a favorite fragrance from this, because even the one that I thought would be my least favorite, like Virgin Island Water, it's a banger. They're all bangers. Y'all's taste, I gotta say, is A1. It is absolutely A1. What I'm gonna do, I'll put a discount link in the comment section, in case y'all want to support the channel and grab these fragrances, you could search on there whatever scents you want. Some of these I think are on my just because on that link there is like the fragrances that are Melissa approved, and some that I have to try that y'all have been asking me, so it's a good reminder of it. But you could still find these fragrances on that website as well. But these bang. Let me know in the comment section, out of everything that I've tried, which ones that y'all rock with, which ones you don't, and the kind of situations you wear them in, because I'm very impressed. I think this is the very first video that I've done smelling samples where all of them were bangers. Because usually all the rest of my videos when I'm smelling samples, there's always at least half of them that I'm like, and then I gotta end the video, then go wash off my arm, right? But these, I'm not gonna wash off my arm. Like, I smell fantastic right now. My scent bubble's going crazy. But yeah, let me know your honest thoughts and opinions. And again, y'all, discount link for these fragrances in the comment section below, and stay on the lookout for that 65% off Creed sale, up to 65% off Creed sale. That's going to be happening this weekend. I'll have the details on that, and I'll put that in the comment section of the Creed video that I do. So be on the lookout. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.